once again, boxing family, and welcome back to another prediction video. Before I get into the content, I would just ask the usual that you will share, like, hit the bell notification, and most importantly, if you're watching, you might as well subscribe. You're just pressing the button and you'd be helping this channel out tremendously. I'm really trying to reach those 1,000 subscribers, so every click counts. Thank you in advance. So the fight that I'll be covering in this video comes by way of request, and it is coming from Peter Garcia. Another great one, an interesting one from Peter Garcia. And I thank you for your request and for participating in the channel. And the fight that he wanted me to cover is Wilfredo Gomez versus Joan Guzman. Very interesting fight for numerous reasons. And so let's get into it. When I think about Joan Guzman, I think about the great reflexes, his hand speed and quickness, his great ability to roll punches. He had a great counterattack, which made him dangerous. And Guzman could get away with a lot of things because of his reflexes, similar to Roy Jones Jr. And he was great at catching his opponents in the exchanges. And when I look at Joan Guzman, he reminds me of a cross between Roy Jones Jr. and Bernard Hopkins. As far as Gomez, we know that he was a come-forward, all-action fighter. Excellent combination puncher, body puncher, and he was a great finisher. When he had you in trouble, he was just good at getting you out of there. I like the head movement from Gomez, and he was great at setting up his shots. And he was great at setting up those big punches, and he had a great sustained attack, and he just never backed off. Now Guzman does have a slight height and reach advantage, but it's nothing too significant, so I won't really go into that. I really don't think it will make a difference. And they were both explosive fighters. But the more I thought about this fight, I realized that this fight is gonna come down to who had the most discipline and who could really stick to the game plan. Now, I'll be honest, Joan Guzman is the better technician, had the better reflexes, and the better overall boxer. It is what it is, and styles makes fights. But one thing I noticed about Guzman is sometimes he would become unfocused and undisciplined, meaning that he would wing shots, and sometimes he could rely on his reflexes and his speed far too much. And I feel that Gomez was the more disciplined fighter. He was the more focused fighter. And Gomez was more than just a brawler. I mean, he was your classic boxer puncher. And he could actually box. He had a good jab, as I mentioned before, good head movement, and so on and so forth. Now, Guzman was a very talented fighter, and unfortunately, he didn't reach his full potential. And I wish at some point he would have fought the likes of Nate Campbell, Juan Diaz, and just more fighters on his level. And unfortunately, this happens in boxing. So my point is, Gomez definitely has the level of opposition, the experience, and I believe that those are two advantages amongst many that would give him the advantage in this particular fight. And Gomez had the mental toughness, I believe, which would give him the edge. So I'm going to go with Wilfredo Gomez by decision. And the reason that I'm giving him the decision instead of the knockout is because of Joan Guzman's skills. The guy had real skills, and he could box. So I think that would carry him through. But I just feel that Gomez had too much experience, too much discipline, and mental toughness to lose this fight. And so Wilfredo Gomez by unanimous decision. Those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think. I'll see you soon.